Welcome back to Hutch and Huber. We've got another 7-10 matchup. This is our last game of the first round that we're doing, our 10th game that we're calling in the first round. Today we've got the 7-seeded Virginia Cavaliers, the 10-seeded Arizona State Sun Devils, Tony Bennett v. Bobby Hurley. It should be a good matchup today.
Yeah, this will be a little unlike our other matchups. This game shouldn't be very high scoring, I don't think. Virginia with the number one.
No Virginia game is.
Virginia with the number one defense in the country, I believe.
Virginia does have the number one defense in the country. Their offense is ranked 234, but don't let that fool you. They're still one of the better teams in the country, I believe. I think maybe they're a little bit underseeded as a 7 seed there.
I do. They went 23-7, 15-5 in the ACC. That was good enough for second place. Maybe should have been a 6, maybe even a 5, some people believe. But nonetheless, they're in the tournament as a 7. And a nice little 7-10 matchup.
And we're tipping off. Jay Huff loses the tip to Arizona State.
Hutch looks like Virginia's in a little tournament.
The typical Tony Bennett man-to-man defense. Rebound comes off to Huff. Virginia pushing up the middle of the floor. Morcell throws it over to Braxton Key, who lays it in with the left hand.
Got the green.
Real nice finish for Braxton Key. He's playing the 3 today. Gets about 10 points and 7.5 rebounds a game for the Cavaliers.
You don't normally see that from Virginia. They were pushing it in transition. Took them about 6 seconds to score.
Virginia averages about 57 points a game, but sure, they only give up 52.4 points a game. That goes in contrast to Bobby Hurley's a little bit faster style of play of 73 offensive average and a defensive average of about 70.8.
I think Virginia's going to win tonight. Maybe not by double digits, but hopefully it'll be a close one like some of our other games.
I agree. I've got Virginia in a close one. Virginia doesn't typically blow teams out, good teams at least, because they don't play a very fast style of game and there's not as many possessions. But I do think Virginia will win a close one. That's Kihei Clark forcing one up at the end of the shot clock. He is the second leading scorer for the Cavaliers at 11 points a game. He also gets 6 assists. He's a little 5'9" guard from Woodland Hills, California.
Comes Edwards. Over to Remy Martin, the leading scorer for the Sun Devils. Picks his dribble up for him on the shot clock.
Martin gets 19 points a game.
Oh, Edwards. That's out of bounds. Sun Devils get it back, but there's only .2 on the shot clock. I don't know if they'll have enough time to get a shot off.
Got to go for a tip here. I don't even think you can get a tip off in .2, but nevertheless, I didn't go for the tip.
He was wide open under the basket, but he just caught it. Look at that hairdo from Remy Martin. Oof.
Bold.
You can do that when you're averaging 19 a game, Hutch.
Diakite now with the ball at the top of the key. He's the leading scorer for the Cavaliers. Almost 14 a game to go along with 7 boards.
Kimani Lawrence with the board. Over to Remy Martin on the wing. Receives a ball screen, drives left middle, gets there with the scoop, right hand, no good. Huff with a rebound.
No points for the Sun Devils in the first 2 minutes. Key now with the ball in the left wing, throws it over to Clark at the top of the key. Clark gets a ball screen from Diakite, throws it over to Diakite, 18 feet from the basket, 6 on the shot clock.
One-handed bounce pass. Oh, cookies!
Stolen away by Edwards. Edwards pushing up the right side. Almost gets it taken away from him.
A little sloppy ball handling from the Sun Devils early on.
Martin throws it over for Jay Jr. in the corner.
Corner tray ball, that's off. Diakite with the rebound. Up to Kihei Clark. They're going to push in transition. Comes Clark down to Diakite. Back out to Clark. It's over to Morcell on the wing. He's got 7 on the shot clock. He's just dribbling it out. Throws over to Diakite. Gets to the rack left-handed. No good.
That was freshman guard Casey Morcell. He gets about 4 points a game from Fort Washington, Maryland. 6'3" guard.
Remy Martin controlling the top of the key. Drives left. Inside the Kimani Lawrence. He almost got it stolen away. Back out to White.
Over to Verge Jr. Verge Jr. pulls up. Long contested 2. No good. Another rebound to Jay Huff. Big man in the middle, standing 7-1.
Ooh, Morcell gets to the rack, got the green, and he finishes it. And the Sun Devils are going to take a timeout.
No points in the first 3.5 minutes of the game for Bobby Hurley's team. Bobby Hurley's team went 20-11, 11-7 in the Pac-12. This is the 5th year for Bobby Hurley at the head of the Sun Devils program. It's his 3rd tournament appearance. Other 2 appearances the last 2 years as an 11 seed. Martin throws a long pass ahead to Verge Jr. on the left wing. Good defense by Braxton Key. Gives it back to Martin at the top of the key, guarded by Clark. Back over to Verge Jr. Isolation. Back to Martin, top of the key, 10 on the shot clock. Martin gets a ball screen from Lawrence. Martin gets in the middle lane out to Verge Jr. Kick out 3, step in, got it. First points of the game for the Sun Devils. Clark now back across the timeline for Virginia. Gives it off to Morcell. Morcell comes off a ball screen from Diakite. Gets his shoulder square going right. No good. Rebound to Verge Jr. Sun Devils pushing. Up the floor to Lawrence.
He finishes it.
Foul on Jay Huff. Arizona State takes the lead.
Sun Devils with a quick little 5-0 run here out of the timeout.
No points in the first 3 minutes and 50 seconds. And they've already got 5. Could make it 6 here in the next 30. Free throw no good, rebounded by Huff. Outlets to Clark. Clark gives it off to Braxton Key for 3 at the top of the key. Rattles it home.
Woo. A little back and forth now. Scoring picking up a little bit here. Here comes Martin, brings it up the floor. Remy Martin over to Verge Jr. On the wing, wants a ball screen right. He's going to take it. Can't drive anywhere. Virginia, a little stifling defense. Drives baseline, gets to the rack, no good. Rebound, Diakite. Up to Morcell. Virginia pushing. They pull it back out. Diakite to Kihei Clark. He gets it over. Braxton Key. Hands it off to Clark. Ball screen left. Gets inside. Oh, and he got it stripped by Martin. Throws it up to Verge Jr. This is what the Sun Devils want to do. Down to Lawrence. Easy layup.
4 early points for Lawrence. That's Kimani Lawrence. He gets about 5 points a game. 7-7 halfway through the first quarter.
Braxton Key handles it. Over to Kihei Clark on the wing. Gets a ball screen from Diakite. Dump off. Kick out the Key. Spin move. A little fancy. Oh, gets to the rack. Left-handed. And he got the tough finish. A lot of contact there. No call. Still got the roll. 7-9 Virginia.
7 early points from Braxton Key. 3 of 3 from the field. Verge Jr. driving by himself on the right side. No good. Rebound comes off the Key. Throws it ahead to Morcell. Casey Morcell pulls it back out now. Over to the wing. Back out top to Clark. Clark back to Morcell. Over to Huff. Over to Clark now on the right wing. Clark all alone on that side. Diakite over to Morcell left wing. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Morcell with a nice move and a reverse layup goes. 11-7 Cavaliers.
Remy Martin brings it up. Oh, down to White, wide open. And he gets fouled by Diakite. He'll go line for 2.
He gets almost a double-double a game, 10 points and 9 rebounds for the Sun Devils. That's down the first free throw.
Romelo. Smooth. 2 for 2 at the line. 11-9 Cavaliers. Here comes Kihei Clark across the timeline. He'll get another ball screen from Diakite. He'll refuse it. Oh, nice little burst. He missed the jumper. Romelo White with a rebound up to Remy Martin. They're pushing the numbers. Over to Cherry, his first action of the night. That's Tayshaun Cherry.
That was Rob Edwards missing the free throw there, or the little left-handed scoop shot there. 11.5 points a game for him. He's the 3rd leading scorer for the Sun Devils.
Here's Cody Statman. 6'7", 200-pound guard out of Bentley Park, Australia. Averages about 4 a game. Comes off a ball screen left. Over to Diakite. Scoop with the left hand, no good. Rebound Thomas.
Virginia's got to get Diakite more touches like that one in the middle of the floor, down low. That's where he does his best work.
Here comes Remy Martin. Nice pass to Cherry for a wide open layup. He greened it, and we're tied at 11. Nice pass from Remy Martin. Here comes Kihei Clark across the timeline. Another ball screen from Diakite. Dumps off to Diakite. Wide open, slams it, and he got the foul on Remy Martin.
Nice job by Kihei Clark penetrating the lane and making a nice little dump-off pass to Diakite, who finishes with authority and converts to three-point play.
That was a little bit of a weak foul, Hutch. Remy Martin seeing just a little tap.
It's a bad foul. If you're going to foul, I mean, don't let him throw it down like that. Romelo White, he'll go to the line for two more, knock down his first two free throws.
White knocks down the first one.
That's Tony Bennett on the sideline right there. Still, Virginia's always a well-coached team. I'm personally a big fan of Tony Bennett. Virginia's been a very consistent program the last 5 or 6 years.
I know you're a big defense guy. You'd rather have that low-scoring game in the 30s and 40s than that game in the 70s and 80s.
Well, I think that if you're a team and you could choose if you want to be better at offense or defense, I think you choose offense, Stir. I think offense, if you can have good offensive players, that's really the most important thing. But if you're building a program, I think it's easier to be consistently good on the defensive side of the ball every year. You can make a lot of guys good at defense. Offense maybe more about the players you have.
Cherry knocks down a three, puts the Sun Devils up 1. Yeah, personally, I'm a big offensive guy myself, but I see where you're coming from there.
I think it's easier to build a program and a system based on defense, maybe more than offense. But if you're a team and you could choose to be better at one, it's definitely better to be better at offense.
Woo!
But nice shot in there by Walton Say, freshman from Charlotte, North Carolina. Italy.
Bologna, Italy. Bologna, Italy.
Cherry ties it up in the middle lane, 17-17 now.
Love me some good Bologna.
If Virginia can go fast, they can go 2 for 1 here. It's over now. They had to hurry. Diakite drives the middle of the lane.
Oh, and he finishes another tough and one. Diakite.
Impressive. Mamadi Diakite.
He eyes, he flies, and then rimmed out.
White throws it up to Graham.
Sun
Graham
Devils.
seeing his first action of the game.
They're trying to push it. Into Cherry. He got fouled again. Man, a lot of fouls here early on.
Tayshaun Cherry knocks down the first.
Cavaliers can hold for one here if they want. Cherry greens the free throw. We're knotted up at 19.
I would expect Virginia to hold for the last shot here. Try and get a little momentum going into the second quarter.
Clark's going to hold it at the top of the key. 9 seconds. It's going to get a ball screen. Maybe not. Nice overaction. Statman refuses the shot. Deep 2. He rims it out. Thought he had an open 3 there, but he didn't take it.
Should have pulled from distance there, off the catch.
Nice little overaction.
It was a nice little play there, a nice little half-court set called by Tony Bennett from the bench to end the half.
Just as you expected, a really close game. Can't be any closer than this. Tied up at 19. Here we go, 10 minutes to play in the first half. Kihei Clark across the timeline. Over to Cafaro, his first action tonight. Francisco Cafaro. 244, 7-foot center out of El Trebo, Argentina.
And there he is, one on the post, a nice little spin move.
Got the green and puts the Cavaliers up 2.
Romelo White's going to bring the ball across the timeline now for the Sun Devils. Gives it off to Graham in the right slot.
Inside to White.
And we've got a question in the little
Live chat.
the live chat from one Landon Carrico.
Ho, 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 Green Giant. Walden Tasse greens a 3 ball.
Big time shot there by Walden Tasse to put Virginia up 5. But Landon Carrico, member of the neutral site, asks if I, as a Kentucky fan, would put Tony Bennett at the top of my wish list if Cal were to retire at UK. The answer to that question is yes. I'm just not sure that we can get Tony Bennett at this point to leave Virginia, because why would he leave? He's proven by winning a title last year at Virginia that it's a place you can win a title, and I think he's been there for a while now, so even though Kentucky's a better program than Virginia, if you can win a title at Virginia, I think why would he leave? Rebound comes off to Cafaro. Cafaro, long outlet to Statman. Statman on the left side, throws it over to the right side. Clark gets to Statman, top the key. Diakite throws it into Walden Tensei. Over to Clark. Over to Diakite on the right wing. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Diakite gives back to Clark. He's got to force up a deep one. Off the backboard, no good. Rebound to Graham. Graham throws it ahead to the left side to Martin. Remy Martin dribbles down to the corner. Back to the middle, gets a reach-in foul. That's 2 on Statman.
Remy Martin hasn't really gotten it going early. He's had a couple of nice assists, but I don't think he scored yet, has he?
I don't believe so.
Khalid Thomas, 6'9" big out of Westland, Oregon. And Molden Tosse will pick up his first. Speaking of which, Remy Martin can't convert the first one.
As far as guys that I would want to run the UK program if Cal were to retire, I think that question is a little tougher now. I do like Tony Bennett. If he would come, Brad Stevens not coming. Brad Stevens not going to leave the Celtics for any college job. I think maybe Mitch Barnhart goes back to Billy Donovan for a third time. Maybe Chris Beard, even though I don't know if that if he might be able to make his style work at Kentucky. It would be a drastic change from Cal. But those are the guys that I would put at the top of the list.
Hey, Bryce, you want Archie Miller?
I used to, not anymore.
Before he went to Indiana while he was at Dayton?
He used to be on the list, but not anymore. Back when he was at Dayton. Jerry works with it on the right elbow.
Gonna get a
It's
jump.
going to be a jump ball. We're going to jump this one.
Diakite gets the jump. Statman's going to bring it up the floor. Cavaliers look to extend their lead. 6 points right now. Braxton Key back in the game for the Cavaliers. He had an early 7 points in between the leg. He's got a smaller Remy Martin on him. Ball screen from Diakite. 3 on the shot clock. Statman inside to Diakite. And that's going to be a shot clock violation.
Very good clock awareness there from the Cavaliers.
Don't expect that from the Sun Devils on the defensive end. Rob Edwards with the ball at the top of the key. Corner to the Verge Jr. Gets a ball screen, drives right, gets to the middle. Right under the basket, picks the dribble up, goes up with the right hand. Can't finish, rebound Braxton Key. Over to Statman.
Statman coming up the right side now. Statman stops at the right wing, pulls it back out. Over to Walden Tensei, top of the key. Now the left side to Key. Braxton Key, dribbling to the middle of the floor. 5 on the shot clock. Throws it over to Walden Tensei. He's hit 2 already. Can't knock that one down. Rebound to Verge Jr. Verge Jr. up the middle of the floor for the Sun Devils. Pulls it back out. Gets a ball screen going left. Over to the left wing now. Arizona State very spread out. Verge Jr. trying to take Key off the dribble. Can't do it. Nice defense from Braxton Key. Over to Rob Edwards, top the key. Gets a ball screen from Lawrence. Pulls up from distance. Can't get that one to fall. Rebound to Jay Huff. All the way up to Morsell. 15-footer, no good. Rebound. Morsell gets his own shot. Stolen away by Verge Jr. A bad pass by Morsell across the court.
A hideous pass. Over to Graham on the wing. Back up to Verge Jr. He's going to get a ball screen left.
Beat Huff off the dribble. Braxton Key comes down with the board.
Statman has been running the point. 6'7" guard. A little more overaction. Over to Jay Huff.
That's not where you want Jay Huff catching the ball.
4 on the shot clock. Morsell. Oh, stolen by Lawrence. Thank you. Come again. Here comes Lawrence. Oh, he's got a lane. Goes up with the right hand, and he finishes it. Hasn't seemed like anyone's scored in the past 3 or so minutes. Lawrence gets that one to go in transition. He's got 6. A perfect 3 of 3 from the field. Statman down low. Morsell wide open gets to the green, and they'll answer right back. 28-22 Cavaliers.
Thomas now for the Sun Devils. It's Khalid Thomas, a junior forward from Portland, Oregon. He gets about 2.5 points a game. Loose ball picked up by Thomas. Throws it out to Verge Jr. 10 on the shot clock now for the Sun Devils. Over to Graham on the left side. 4 on the shot clock. Rob Edwards going to have to put it up himself. Drives in the middle lane. Throws it over to Lawrence. Shot clock violation.
Oh, but he knocked the shot down, but still in his hands. The shot clock went off.
I told you Rob Edwards going to have to do it himself, and he decided to pass. Took too much time.
And Khalid Thomas checking out of the game. Statman still bringing the ball up the floor. Where is Kihei Clark for the Cavaliers? You got your 6'7" shooting guard.
Statman on the back cut.
Ah.
On the fall. He's going to go to the line for 2.
Skibbity go to the line. Cody Statman missed the first one off the back iron. Second one. And he rims it out again.
Both.
Oh, but Jay Huff. Woo.
Key over to Morsell for 3 on the left side.
Oh, that one rimmed home.
Jay Huff's telling the Virginia fans to get on their feet.
The largest lead of the night for the Cavaliers. They're up 9. And that's just a heart-wrenching if you're the Sun Devils.
Romelo White picks up his dribble in the corner, throws it over to Edwards. Ball screen from White, pulls it out high, back into the post. White working on the left block. Jumper from the middle of the lane, no good. Rebound Huff. Huff throws it up to Walden Tensei. Walden Tensei over to the top of the key. Gives to Statman on the right side.
If you're the Sun Devils, that just kills you because you're only down 6. And you got to get those rebounds.
Jay Huff with a nice hustle play. I think the Sun Devils did get the rebound, but they took the ball away from him. That's why you get the ball to your chin, a strong position.
Can't sit it out there and let them have it.
Verge Jr. driving middle from the left side.
You can't be a Rhino if you're gonna do things like that.
Oh no, Rhinos get the ball to their chin.
Jay Huff getting his hands on it again. Braxton Key gets the takeover activated. Walden Tensei in transition.
He should have just kept going straight to the rack.
Morsell back up top. Statman over to Jay Huff with a 3. He missed it. I don't know how good of a shot that is. Your big 7'1" center. Oh, the tomahawk! Romelo White throwing it down with one hand. Whew, with some authority, Hutch.
Big finish from White, and Tony Bennett's going to need a timeout.
7-point lead for the Cavaliers. They'll use one here, first of the game.
Now use it or lose it, Stir.
2.5 to play here in the first half. Jay Williams.
Throwing t-shirts.
Jay Williams and Ban out there.
I like Jay Williams.
He's all right.
Oh,
it's stolen away.
Pass is stolen by Rob Edwards. He throws it up to Graham. Graham up the right side. Gets in the lane. Over Huff. No good. Rebound to Huff. Huff throws it back up the floor to Morsell. Tempo's getting up. Morsell throws to Walden Tensei in the corner. He'll drive to the middle of the lane. Almost loses the ball. Throws it back out to Clark. Kihei Clark back in the game. Over to Braxton Key on the overcut.
Right hand, no good.
Finish, gets his own rebound. Doesn't go back up with it. 10 seconds on the shot clock now. Walden Tensei out high at the logo. Throws it over to Huff. 5 seconds on the shot clock.
And a bad reach.
Oh, bailout for 4.3 seconds on the shot clock. Now it resets to 14.
Freshman mistake. Jalen Graham with a bad reach. Bails him out. Jay Huff gets it in the corner. Oh, he's got a lane. Goes to the right hand. Woo-hoo!
Nice little crossover from the big fella.
Big 7-1.
Not very good on-ball defense by the Sun Devils.
It's not what they're known for. Verge is going to get a ball screen right. Gets it to Romelo White. He's got a size advantage. Goes up with the left hand. He gets it to go over Kihei Clark. Nice finish from Romelo White. Here comes Diakite bringing the ball to the floor. You don't normally see this. He's going to drive right, clear out, steps through with the right hand, can't finish, gets his own rebound, fouled, and one!
What a play by Mamadi Diakite.
Woo.
Arizona State's had some trouble here in the last few minutes. Offensive rebounding from the Cavaliers.
He brings the ball up the floor, clear out for Diakite. He missed it, got his own rebound with about 3 or 4 Sun Devils around him. Again, terrible ball.
Rebounding. On-ball defense.
Terrible anything on defense for the Sun Devils. Can't make up my mind. Edwards drives left. Gets the green. Tough finish over Morcell. 7-point lead for the Cavaliers. They could go to quick 2-for-1 here if they want it. Kihei Clark refuses the ball screen. Goes left. He's got the size mismatch. Try and take him off the dribble. Nice hesitation. Drives middle. Gets to the right hand. Can't finish. Rebound Romello White.
Well, he's 5'9", Stir. It's tough for a guy like that to finish in there amongst the trees.
Kimani Lawrence running the floor and a nice easy layup. They're going to cut it to 5.
3.5 second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. I think if you're Virginia here, you work it down to the end. Morcell driving left into the lane. Goes up. He'll go to the line for 2. That's 2 on Romello White.
Morcell, as he flies, got the green. Second shot, he eyes and flies. Rattles it home. Back to a 7-point lead for the Cavaliers, and the Sun Devils look like they're going to hold for 1. Romello White, top of the key. He's a little tired.
Surprised the ball's not in the hands of Rob Edwards or Remy Martin here. But
stuffed by Jay Huff.
Oh, what a play. He got beat. White beat him off the dribble, but Huff stayed with it. Blocked it off the backboard.
Looked like LeBron in the NBA Finals on it. Andre Iguodala beat it off the backboard from behind. And Kenny looks a little more excited today. Well, maybe not.
At least look at the camera.
So, somebody get this man something. But anyway, let's look at the halftime report. Pretty balanced scoring from the Cavaliers. Braxton Key leads them with 7 points, 5 rebounds, all in the first quarter. Shooting really well from the field, but that's that classic Virginia defense holding the Sun Devils to 38% shooting.
Well, I think one thing you see is the leading scorer for the Sun Devils is actually not one of their guards. Their top 2 scorers are Remy Martin and Rob Edwards, the 1 and the 2 guard, but neither one of them has been really able to get it going in the early going.
As well as Alonzo Verge. He averages about 15 a game. Their 5th leading scorer, Kimani Lawrence, averages 5 a game. Oh, and Jay Williams has got the bike back out.
This is the second time we've seen Jay Williams on a bike in the tournament.
I thought someone took that away from him. I thought he called Bikers Hotline.
Supposed to be on bikes, Jay.
I thought he got on Bikers Hotline. They took it away from him. Oh, he's an addict. You can't take it away from him.
Clark now off a ball screen from Diakite. Throws
off the backboard.
Maybe not the best pass.
Remy Martin in transition. Turns on the boosters. Throws it down with 2 hands.
Off 2 feet, too. Diakite bringing the ball up the floor for Virginia again.
Diakite, every time he brings it up, they clear out. Diakite gets some space. Right hand, can't finish. He blew by Romello White. Got the corner. Remy Martin, wide open corner 3. And he missed it.
It would have been big for momentum purposes.
The best shot he's had all night, couldn't get it to
Clark
go.
right into the lane. Can't make the pass to Diakite. The length of Arizona State bothers Clark when he gets inside.
Key down to Diakite. He gets hit. And he got the green.
Tough finish.
Diakite's had a big night so far for the Cavaliers, and it puts him back up 7. Remy Martin's got to start picking it up here for the Sun Devils if they want to get back into this one.
Verge Jr. guarded by Key. Key picks his pocket.
Thank you. Come again. Braxton Key, leading scorer in the first half, gets that one to go with the left hand. He's got 9 now.
Real nice play by Braxton Key in transition.
And now a 9-point lead for the Cavaliers. That'll tie their largest of the night. Remy Martin.
Virginia switches the ball screen. You got Clark on White down low. They throw it to White. White gets to the middle, but he settles for a little jump shot. I think he could have gotten something better with the 5'9" Clark on him down low in the post. Clark picks up his dribble out to Morcell. Casey Morcell dribbles high to the top of the key. Now at the logo, throws over to Clark on the left wing. Little ball screen and roll with Clark and Diakite. Nothing doing. Clark now with 3 seconds on the shot clock. Works past White. Stops, pops, jump shot, no good. Rebound Lawrence.
Kimani Lawrence pushes it in transition, has a size advantage on Clark. And he's going to dribble it back out.
It's a couple possessions in a row where Arizona State's not taking advantage of Clark being on a bigger guy.
Clark got in him. Throws it up to Key. Key drives, right hand, got the and
another
one!
Nice finish by Braxton
Woo!
Key, and he'll go to the line for an extra one.
Man, you think Virginia practices finishing at the rim at practice?
Sure looks like it. Braxton Key, tough at the 10.
I think Tony Bennett's done more than a few pad drills in his days.
12-point lead for the Cavaliers.
3 and 1s that I can think of so far for the Cavaliers. Oh, Morcell picks his pocket. Over to Braxton Key. They can extend the lead. Kihei Clark rim running. And oof. Romello White with his third foul, but Kihei Clark's got 2 at the line. He eyes, he flies, knocks it down.
Virginia starting to extend this lead.
He greens that one, and now they're up
14.
And
now Bobby Hurley.
14-point lead for the Cavaliers, largest of the night. They're trying to run away with this one. Hutch, how many points a game do they average?
57 on the nose.
They already got 46, and we still have 17 minutes to play.
Looking good, Stir.
Holding the Sun Devils at 32 so far. Here comes Remy Martin up the floor. I think he only has 1 point so far. Drives right, kicks it out to Lawrence. Back over to Edwards. He gets it back. Lawrence, ball screen left. He's got Diakite on him, 4 on the shot clock. In between the legs, goes up with the left hand, rattles out, rebound, Verge Jr., and he's going to lay it in.
That's what was killing Arizona State in the first half. Now Virginia gets a little taste of their own medicine. Offensive rebounding.
Here comes Kihei Clark. Gets a ball screen right from Diakite. He'll refuse it. Drives left to the rack. Missed it. Rebound Kimani Lawrence. Here going to push it in transition.
Again, Clark's been good off the bounce, getting into the paint, but he has a tough time finishing amongst the giraffes inside. Casey Morsell throws it up to Key. Key in the middle of the lane, puts it up. You know he's going to finish.
Got the green. Nice little butter roll. Sweet. Smooth. Nice finish. Lead back up to 14. Verge Jr. out up top. Nice back cut by Remy Martin. And he'll finish with the left hand. A little English. He's only got 5 points tonight. Their leading scorer at 19 a game. Here comes Kihei Clark. Ball screen right. Working Remy Martin. Back out to Morcell. 9 on the shot clock. Little overaction. Kihei Clark on the wing. Drives left. Finger roll. Got it.
Well, there's a finish.
Sweet finish from Kihei Clark. And back and forth we go. Back to a 14-point lead for the Cavaliers. Comes Remy Martin. Back over to the wing. He's got a mismatch. A Diakite on him. Into the post.
Virginia switching ball screens. Now Arizona State taking advantage of it.
Romello White playing a little bully ball on Kihei Clark. Just taking the 5'9" guard to school. We've seen that a few times where they get that ball screen switch. And then Romello White takes advantage down low. Timeout, Bobby Hurley.
12-point game. Arizona State's got to start. They got to start getting some stops if they want to get back in this one.
Someone finally took the bike horn from Jay Williams. Gave him the T-shirt bucket instead. Braxton Key, the corner to Diakite. Walden Tensei with it. Now over to Clark. He's got it inside. Over to Braxton Key at the elbow. Trying to work Romello White. Walden Tensei. 4 on the shot clock. Gets a screen from Diakite. Deep 2. Walden Tensei rattled that one home.
He's made a couple jump shots tonight. That's 8 points for him.
That's a tough one off the ball screen.
Remy Martin now on the left side. The right side, excuse me. Comes off a ball screen. Gets back to the middle. Mismatch on Jay Huff right there, and he took advantage. Actually, that was on Statman.
Tough finish from Remy Martin. He's got 7 now. He's going to try and get going here late. Here comes Statman. They're going to lob it up. Nice tip by Braxton Key.
With the left hand.
Woo! Little high pass from Statman, but Key gets up there and tips it like a volleyball. And we're going back and forth here. The lead keeps going from 14 to 12 here in the past 4 minutes. Graham over to Edwards. Inside to Cherry.
Virginia's going to face Creighton in the second round if they hold on to this lead. Winner of this game will face Creighton.
Remy Martin can't finish. Got his own rebound. Kick out to Edwards. A wide open three. Steps in. Knocks it down. Pure. From Rob Edwards, the third leading scorer on this Sun Devils team. He cuts the lead to 11. Kihei Clark over to Walden Tensei. Back to Clark. Clark drives right. Gets a lane. Dumps it off to Diakite. He's fouled. And that rims out. Diakite's been so strong at the rim tonight. And he hits his first one. He's got 12 now.
I think Clark had enough of a step. He could have finished that himself.
It's the unselfishness of this Virginia Cavalier team.
Remy Martin now across the timeline for the Sun Devils. Brings it over to the left slot. Gets a ball screen going left towards the baseline. Gets a step.
Oof.
Fouled by Statman. That's his third. Remy Martin goes to the line for 2.
Statman got him with the body. Remy Martin rattles home his first one. He eyes. He flies. Gets the second one. Cuts it back to 11. 3 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Diakite bring the ball to the floor. They might clear out ISO for him. That's what they do. He gets to the right hand. Can't finish. Rebound Braxton Key.
Oh, go up with it, Braxton.
He's in the scoring area, Hutch. Oh, nice pick and roll. Diakite on his head.
Oh, was that ever sweet.
Ride him, cowboy.
Nice job by Kihei Clark. Stringing that defender out off the ball screen and throwing it back over his head to Diakite on the rim.
Jalen Graham drives right, Geist lane, and he's going to green it. Man, we didn't expect this tonight. A lot of points scored. Thought the Cavaliers were going to slow it down, but they've...
Still not a ton of points scored. Out to Martin, top to Key. Graham on the right elbow, driving right. Pulls it back out. Rob Edwards misses the three from the top of the key. Walden Tensei pulls down the board. Virginia pushing. Over to Statman.
Diakite! Right-hand finish again. He could be an early candidate for the Zaxby's Player of the Game.
I think that's 15 for Mamadi Diakite. Arizona State's got to get a bucket right here.
Remy Martin, nice right-handed finish. Trying to pick up the tempo a little bit. Diakite was 17. Shortchanging him there, Hutch.
Clark throws it over to Key, down to Walden Tensei in the corner.
Oh, nice cut. Another tomahawk slam, Braxton Key.
The Sun Devils can't get a stop.
And Key with a takeover activated. Here comes Remy Martin. He gets the drive left. Little bump. Can't finish. Rebound Braxton Key. They're going to look to run. Walden Tensei.
Ooh, could have thrown it up to Key.
Get to the left hand. That rattles off the rim. Jalen Graham with a rebound. They're going to push it up to Edwards. Rob Edwards, top of the key. Stops, pops. That's long. Rebound Braxton Key. Woo. Little up-tempo now, Hutch.
Up to Walden Tensei on the right side. Drives middle.
Thumbs
over
up.
to Diakite. He should have gone up with it.
What's he doing?
Key back over to Diakite. Goes up with it this time. No good.
Can't...
Rebound to Key again. Sun Devils can't get a rebound. Clark pulls it back out. 7 on the shot clock. Statman, top of the key. Drives left. Throws it back out. Clark. Step in 3. No good. Rebound to Key. Key puts it back up and in, and just pitiful rebounding from the Sun Devils.
I think they had 4 offensive rebounds there, and the Virginia Cavaliers with their largest lead of the night at 15.
It's like a carnival. 3 shots for $1.
Remy Martin's going to finish there. Well, I think the Cavaliers have plenty of money tonight to spend on that. Over to Clark. Diakite, top of the key. Gets it to the elbow. And another terrible reach. Kamani Lawrence.
Get bad news. Looks like Emmanuel quickly momentum shifting that he's going to stay in the NBA draft. I don't like it. If he could come back to Kentucky, he'd be an All-American stir.
I think he's ready, Hutch. Great free throw shooter. Kamani. Oh, nice shot from Kihei Clark.
Boom ta-ta. Nice little pull-up off the ball screen.
Well, 1 dribble pull-up.
3 seconds on the clock. Remy Martin forces one up from the left side. No good. UVA with a 15-point lead in the last 10 minutes of the game. Expect them to close this one out.
They average 57 points a game. They already have 66, and there's still 10 minutes to play.
Well, that's a 24-second shot clock for you.
They like those NBA rules here. in the NCAA tournament.
Well, if Virginia has this big of a lead late, you can expect their defense to close games out time and time again.
I don't know if the Sun Devils can get to 66 by the end of the game. Look for the Cavaliers to slow it down. Romello White, nice take on Diakite. He gets hacked.
Cavaliers going to go from slow to slower. Problem is, it's a little bit tougher to slow down with a 24-second shot clock.
Well,
Off inbounds to Clark.
If the offensive rebound the way the Cavaliers have been, they're going to get 3 or 4 chances at it.
Clark refuses the ball screen from Diakite, gets straight to the rack, puts it up, no good. Rebound to Martin. Martin pushes back for the Sun Devils, throws it straight inside.
Nice defense from Diakite. He comes down with a board up to Statman. They're still pushing the tempo a little bit, but he's going to pull it out.
Statman gives off to Diakite, out to Clark. Clark with 5 seconds on the shot clock. Comes off a ball screen from Diakite.
Oh, nice roll!
Oh.
Woo.
2 on the shot clock. Diakite slams it home for his 19th point of the game.
He's been a manimal tonight. On the pick and roll and on the boards. Oh, Romello White. Nice blow by. Ooh, can't finish on Jay Huff. He's back in.
Caught Diakite out of position there.
Romello White just having a tough time with the free throw line tonight.
Makes down the second. 15-point lead still for the Cavaliers.
Comes Kihei Clark across the timeline. Morcell.
When I was making my bracket, I had a tough time with this one because you have a Virginia team that I felt like was playing really good coming into the tournament, but they were in the same region as a Michigan State team that I felt like was playing even better coming into the tournament. And I thought the winner of that Sweet 16 matchup was going to go to the Final Four. I picked Michigan State in my bracket.
Same here, Hutch. I toyed with Michigan State, Virginia in that matchup. It honestly could be a coin flip, but I ended up taking Michigan State to the Final Four as well.
For me in that region, it's Michigan State, Virginia, and Baylor. I think Michigan State, I think Baylor and Michigan State are the 2 best teams in the region, and I've got Michigan State in the title game myself. But I could see any of those 3 teams reaching the Final Four.
Martin at the top of the key forces a long 2, missed it. Rebound Diakite, he's got the takeover. Kihei Clark just hit a 3 on that last possession. Comes Statman up on the wing over to Clark. He's going to drive right. Over to Diakite, top of the key. 7 on the shot clock. He's got the takeover activated.
Tightly guarded by Martin. Gives off to Clark for 3.
Couldn't get it. Diakite the rebound. He finishes the right hand.
Rebound.
Woo! And he's hyping the crowd up. It's the largest lead of the night for the Cavaliers at 19.
7.5 to go. Timeout, Bobby Hurley. Get yourself a TO, coach. Get yourself a TO. Get your team reorganized.
You think Bobby Hurley could call up Christian Leitner and see if he can throw on a jersey real quick?
Not sure how much a 40-something-year-old Christian Leitner is going to help.
Might be able to shoot better than some of these guys. Comes Verge Jr. trying to work Morcell. Nice little pull-up J on the baseline.
Off inbounds to Clark. Problem with Leitner is, he'd probably play for a couple of minutes and then step on somebody and get thrown out of the game. Or maybe they wouldn't throw him out because he's Leitner. Either way. Statman driving left now, left elbow. Pulls it back out. Pulls up for 3. No good.
Diakite! Oh! The putback slam with the left hand. I can already tell you, folks, he's probably going to be our Zaxby's player of the game tonight.
He really seemed to hover in the air there.
Whew.
Just kind of stopped like he was at the top of a ladder and then threw it down and came back to the floor.
White's got that mismatch again with Kihei Clark. Spins to the left hand. Nice, easy finish for him. But also Braxton Key for the Cavaliers. He's got 20 points and 9 of 10 from the field.
Oh, boy, he's been good in the glass, too.
That's more efficient than my dishwasher, washing machine, and refrigerator put together.
See, sir, that's why you don't give out the Zaxby's player of the game with 7 minutes left. You don't know what's going to happen.
Oh, I think we can give it to 2 people tonight.
That's not how it works. There's one recipient of the prestigious award. We only have one $10 gift card to give out each day. Huff misses in the lane. Nice defense by Lawrence inside, not fouling the big fella. Now Remy Martin driving the middle. He'll go to the line for 2. Fouls on Kihei Clark, his first.
Well, yesterday, Campbell Donovan from the BYU
Well, it was
Cougars.
an honorable mention because it's his first points of the season there.
He had 6 points and 3 assists in his first action of the season. He's
I just sort of felt bad for the kid.
It's kind of like I think that was his first minutes of the season. He had to get him in the tournament. They were up big, and outdueled the other guard from Liberty named Price. He just shot it every time he got the ball. Morcell at the top of the key. 3 seconds. Drives left. Oh, nice finish with the right hand.
The freshman, Casey Morcell.
Drove left, switched over the right hand, and he got the nice finish. Cavaliers up 17 with just about 6 minutes to play. Verge Jr. on the elbow. Tries to work Morcell. Kicks it out. Romello White. Into the corner. Ball screen. Edwards with a 3. He's going to knock it home. Haven't heard much of Rob Edwards tonight, but he gets that 3 ball to go. I think that's his second one.
Clark now out high. Throws it into Diakite.
Oh, my goodness.
Dunk. He's got like 5 dunks tonight.
Diakite just working that screen and roll so well. And he's gotten so many easy dunks off of it.
Poor defense from Bobby Hurley's team.
Just can't keep track of him. Just so good at slipping that ball screen. Here comes Rob Edwards into Verge Jr. at the elbow. He works Morcell. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Drives right. No, nice finish with the left hand. He drove right and then brought it back to the left.
Boy, that was tough.
Oof. May have been a little contact, too.
In the last couple of minutes, Braxton Key picked up his 10th rebound. Officially a double-double for him, 20 and 10.
Oh, Key. And he gets fouled. Romello White's going to pick up his 4th. They need him in the ball game if they want to come back. Key rattles at home. Braxton Key eyes and flies. Rattles the second one home. He's got 22 now. Here comes Remy Martin across the timeline. 4.5 to play. 16-point lead for the Cavaliers. Rob Edwards on the wing. Back over to Martin. Inside to Kamani Lawrence at the elbow. Verge Jr. Inside to Romello White. He goes with the right hand. Can't finish. Got his own rebound. And he'll put that one in. And here comes Diakite to bring the ball up the floor. They might want to ISO him. That's what they normally do when he brings it up. And I guess that's what they are doing. Diakite to the rack. Step through with the right hand. Can't finish. Rebound Romello White.
Well, Stir, with those 2 free throws by Braxton Key, Virginia now with 80 points has the most points they've scored in a game this season. They've only been in the 70s 2 other times. One in a win at Boston College and one in a loss at Louisville. 78 and 73.
I told you, they eclipsed that 57 mark pretty quickly, just out of the gates of halftime, and Arizona State's up the tempo of this game, but Virginia's been running with them. They haven't tried to slow it down.
Well, they've been getting buckets.
Quick, easy buckets in transition. And the nice pick and roll with Kihei Clark and Diakite. It's been working all night. Verge Jr. to the rack, missed a wide open layup.
Huff outlets to Clark. Clark running up the other side, over to Key in transition. Another finish by Clark at the 10.
It's going to be tough to choose our Zaxby's player of the game. Braxton Key and Diakite both having big-time performances. They're both going to be my PT peers.
Oh, you didn't give PT Pierce at the start of the game. Of course, now he's going to say it was Diakite and Clark. I mean, Diakite and
Braxton
Key.
Rob Edwards pull up 3, no good. You know, looking back on Sterling Huber about 54 minutes ago, I would have said Diakite and Remy Martin, obviously, but Braxton Key I definitely would not have mentioned. But he's having a big night. Kihei Clark to the rack, can't finish. Rebound by Remy Martin. Throws it up to Kamani Lawrence. Elbow J, knocked it down. Stop and pop from the elbow.
2.5 to go. Expect Virginia to use all 24 seconds of the shot clock just about.
And Kihei Clark walking it up the floor. Ooh. Breaks Edwards off the dribble, can't finish. Rebound, Jay Huff, go up with it. They're going to bring it back out.
Boy, rebounding has killed ASU all night long.
I'll be interested to see what the rebounding numbers are at the end of the game. Kihei Clark, right, no good. Rebound, Kamani Lawrence. 2 minutes to play here. This one's about over. Edwards.
Fans sensing a win.
Ooh, got the green on the layup. Rob Edwards finishes that one. Here comes Kihei Clark. Baby walking this one up the floor. Overaction. Morcell in the corner.
Puts it behind his back, driving middle, stops, tries to go again. Now gets in the lane and puts it up. No good. Out of bounds to ASU.
Hutch, this could end up being our highest scoring game that we've called.
We had St. Mary's beat Texas Tech 87-78, which was another uncharacteristically high-scoring game for a team like Texas Tech. Their defense ranked 9th in the country.
Butler put up 89 last night on Liberty. Blowout win for them, and then Virginia's already eclipsed BYU's 81.
11-point game now.
Cut it from 19 to 11 here in the fourth quarter.
Virginia going slow, as you would expect. I think right now...
nice screen and roll, Diakite. He gets hacked by Romello White, and he's going to foul out of the game. You can hear the left-right chants already from the Cavaliers student section.
I was going to say that Arizona State should probably be fouling on this possession anyways.
Diakite greens the second one. He goes 2-2 at the line. Now a 13-point lead for the Cavaliers.
Olmstead seeing his first action for the Sun Devils. Olmstead to the right side. Trying to take Jay Huff off the dribble. Jay Huff blocks his shot. Now back out to Martin under a minute to play. Remy Martin getting the double team. Tipped by Huff. Picked up by Lawrence. Rebounded by Huff.
John Olmstead, big 6'10 forward out of Morenci, Arizona. He has not scored yet this season.
Diakite gives off to Casey Morcell, the freshman. Gives off to Huff. Huff working on the left side near the elbow. Back out to Morcell at the top of the key. Has to force one up into the shot clock. No good. Rebound goes to Olmstead. Over to Verge Jr. now, and this is the last possession of the season for the Sun Devils.
Rob Edwards gets blocked on that three. Morcell's going to walk it up the floor, up to Clark, and
ASU's content to let him dribble it out here.
And Clark's just going to hold it at the top of the key, and that's all she wrote, folks.
An 85-72 win for the Virginia Cavaliers. Tony Bennett survives, and he advances.
Thought this one was going to be a little closer than 13, and also thought this one was going to be a little less scoring than 85-72. Cavaliers, their highest scoring game of the year at 85, eclipsed their previous mark of 78. But Hutch, who would you say are Zaxby's player of the game is? This one's going to be tough.
Well, sir, you can have a vote here too, but I've got to go with Braxton Key. He was 10 of 11 to get his 25 points. Diakite did have 27 points to go along with his 9 rebounds, but he took 21 shots. I got to go with Braxton Key, 11 rebounds to go with 10 of 11 shooting for 25 points. That's about as efficient as it gets.
As I said, that's more efficient than my dishwasher, washing machine, and refrigerator. But I'll have to vote on Braxton Key as well. Even though Diakite was so huge down low with so many offensive rebounds and worked that pick and roll so nicely with Kihei Clark. He had 6 dunks. Oh, my goodness. But Braxton Key, so efficient. 10 of 11 from the field, 4 or 5 from the line. Made his only 3. 25 points, 11 rebounds. I think it's decided. Braxton Key, our Zaxby's player of the game.
First time we didn't pick the leading scorer.
Casey Morcell, nice job by the freshman, 13 points. Kihei Clark, nice job running the point, 8 points, 6 assists, but only 3 of 15 from the field. Walden Tensei, he had some tough shots, had 8 points. And Jay Huff was big down low, 13 rebounds, only took 3 shots. And then for the Sun Devils, Romello White had a nice game, 17 points, 6 rebounds. Remy Martin, 15 points, 6 assists. It's a little bit off night for him, 5 of 14 from the field.
0 of 4 from 3.
Rob Edwards, 10 points, 2 of 7 from downtown. Kimani Lawrence, 10 points, 9 rebounds. And Verge Jr. had 9 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. And that'll round out the Sun Devils. Let's look at the team comparison. Interested to see the rebounding numbers. Look at that. Not as bad as I thought it was originally.
Okay, Virginia still won the rebounding battle. But the thing for the Sun Devils, we were looking at their players. Remy Martin and Rob Edwards, a couple of guards, they count on to make shots. 2-11 from beyond the arc.
Man, still can't believe they put up 85 tonight. 13-point lead for the Cavaliers.
Shot 50% from the field. Tough to beat a team when they shoot 50% from the field.
Shout out to our boys over at the neutral site.
Easy to shoot 50% from the field when you get 7 dunks.
Shout out to our boys over at the Neutral Site Podcast. This is a Neutral Site Hutch and Huber production.
That's the end of the first round for Hutch and Huber. A couple more first round games left later tonight on the Neutral Site YouTube channel.
And a couple more tomorrow, but me and Hutch will be off till Thursday. We'll pick up the round of 32. So we'll have a couple more days off. And that'll wrap it up here today. This is our only game we'll call tonight. For Bryce, the MVP Hutchins, I'm Sterling Huber. Good night, folks. Thank you for tuning in to Hutch and Huber.